Hey everybody, it's the Pimpcron here, and I was just wondering what the world would look like if other companies were ran like GW runs its company. Well that could be interesting. Apple and GW. So, you just spent a ton of money on your new iPhone. Man, you are excited. It's got all sorts of features that your old one just didn't have, and you just can't wait to get it home and try it out. You've been looking forward to the launch day for weeks, and it's finally here. You can't believe it. You open the package and get a pop-up on the screen. There have been some changes to features on this phone. Please see the FAQ. What? You just bought this thing. You click the link and realize that they've disabled Bluetooth. The version they installed on your phone was so powerful, it interfered with airliner navigation from the ground. They disabled the camera too. You know why? Because it was actually spy grade and you could see through walls. You can't help but wonder why they didn't see the phone wasn't ready for release. Prior to release. Did they not look over this product at all before releasing it to the public? Is their release schedule so rushed that a quick intern once over is all they have for quality control? Kinda sucks that you bought something and it is immediately changed as soon as you buy it, and nerfed. What about if Gold's Gym and GW joined forces? You try to stay active in your free time. You're not setting any records or anything. In an attempt to stay healthy, you feel like getting some exercise a couple times a week is a good thing for you. You arrive at the gym and you are stopped at the front door by a staff member. Excuse me, before you enter, you'll have to sign up for our monthly deadlift competition. They hand you a paper. The fee is at the bottom. But you aren't interested in competitive lifting, you just exercise with moderate weights in order to stay in shape. So you protest. Yeah, we hear that a lot, but all the competitive lifters were starting to whine a lot, so we've changed the whole way this gym works so that it's really geared towards competition. Have you ever seen a man with 2% body fat cry? It is not pretty. You tell them that you only want to use the gym casually, and it's fine that they have their own deadlifting competition, but you don't want any part of it. That's when they reply, sorry, judging by all the sobbing, we decided that only competitive deadlifters came here. We actually threw out all the weights under 25 pounds. Then he hands you another paper. And this is the list of the only exercises you can do in this gym from now on, how to do them, the reps, the intervals, all that. We figured that since only competitive deadlifters come here, we better overcomplicate everything. At that point, you kinda wish your gym was the way it used to be before all the competition controlled everything. What if Pepsi and GW were in a marriage? You pop open your favorite soda and good God, that's sweet. You nearly throw up all over your shirt. What did they put in this thing? You take a look at the label and it reads, now with 300% more sugar. Good God, why would they do this? Come to find out, they got complaints about the previous formula that it wasn't quite sweet enough. People said it just needed a few more drops of corn sugar and it would be great. They figured if a few more drops would be better, tripling the sugar would be best. This new formula, well, it puts a bad taste in your mouth. You start drinking other stuff for a while until you get news about Pepsi. They've fixed all that quote-unquote too much sugar nonsense. Excited, you buy one and pop it open. Your first swig stings your mouth and you spit it out. You notice the label reads now with no sugar at all. You're like, what the hell? You join a write-in campaign to get this nonsense all sorted out. They get tons of letters and emails, and eventually they all come to their senses. You want more sugar, loud and clear. A few weeks later, they have a new label on the bottle, and it looks delicious. You take your first swig, and it's like pouring sand in your mouth. You spit it out and check the label, now with only sugar. Now, don't get me wrong. GW has really cleaned up their act from previous years, where you'd wait a decade with no FAQs. I mean, when I started playing Necrons in 5th edition, they had a 3rd edition codex. So, I mean, things are definitely better now than they used to be, but man, they don't seem to know game balance at all. Someone needs to send them a dictionary in the mail with the word moderation tagged in it. This word is clearly not in their vocabulary. Anyway, thanks for listening to my rambling, and I will see you on the next video. Also, I'm a weekly columnist on Spiky Bits. You all can find me there, and you can also find me on the Pimpcron Warhammer podcast every Monday morning. I'm on Spiky Bits on Friday, and the podcast every Monday. So until next time, I need all of you to stay sexy.